The Curse of Imani. In a remote village, a girl named Imani was born into a family cursed for generations. A river goddess had decreed that no female descendant could bathe after their first wash at birth, or they would die. Imani's mother, grandmother, and great-grandmother had all endured the curse, living in shame and filth. The curse had been cast by a powerful river goddess, enraged by the disrespect of Imani's ancestor. Legend had it that this ancestor had desecrated the sacred river by washing in its waters during a forbidden time. In her wrath, the goddess decreed that no daughter born in the family could cleanse herself, and if anyone tried, they would die instantly. As Imani grew older, the stench from her unwashed body became unbearable. Villagers mocked and shunned her. Despite her mother's reassurance that it was their fate, Imani refused to accept it. She was determined to break the curse. One day, after yet another round of mockery from the village children, Imani decided she had had enough. She was tired of the shame, the insults, the isolation. That night, while the moon was full and the village slept, she crept out of her home and made her way to the sacred river, the very one where the curse had begun. The river flowed quietly under the pale moonlight, its waters shimmering and peaceful. Imani knelt by its banks and called out to the river goddess, her voice trembling but resolute. "Great goddess of the river, I have come to you. I seek an end to this curse. I beg you, hear my plea." For a long time there was silence, the river continuing its tranquil course. Just as Imani was about to lose hope, the waters began to stir, swirling faster and faster until a figure emerged. The goddess appeared, her form majestic and terrifying, her eyes glowing with ancient power. "Why do you disturb my waters, child?" the goddess boomed. "Do you dare to defy the curse that has been laid upon your family?" Imani, though afraid, stood firm. "I beg you, lift this curse. We have suffered for generations." The goddess gazed at her for a long time, her expression unreadable. Finally she spoke, her voice softer though still commanding. "The curse was not meant to last forever. It was placed to teach respect for the sacred. But you, Imani, have shown courage, humility, and wisdom. For that, I will lift the curse." With a wave of her hand, the goddess summoned a rainstorm that poured over Imani, washing away the years of dirt and sorrow. The curse was broken. The goddess declared that Imani's descendants would live free, and with that, she vanished. Imani returned to her village, cleansed and renewed. The villagers, amazed, gathered around her. She told them of her journey and the end of the curse. From that day, Imani was no longer the girl of shame, but the one who broke the curse, freeing her family and future generations. Imani had rewritten her family's destiny, and in doing so, she had won her own freedom. The end.